Welcome to English Made Easy, Learn Through Stories. In today's English lesson, we will start with an English story and then explain a few words and phrases from the story to help improve your vocabulary. Let's get started. The Forest Alarm. Chapter 1. The Ordinary Life of Benny the Bunny. Benny the Bunny is a happy bunny. He lives in a small house in the forest. Every morning, Benny wakes up early. He loves the morning sunshine. Today, Benny wakes up and stretches his long ears. He feels happy. "Good morning, Forest," he says. Benny hops to the kitchen. He makes his favorite breakfast, a carrot smoothie. He likes the taste of sweet carrots. Benny sits at the table with his smoothie. He opens the forest news bulletin. Benny likes to read the news. It makes him feel smart. As he reads, Benny thinks, "I wonder what is new today." Benny's friend, Olivia the owl, flies by the window. "Good morning, Benny," she says. "Good morning, Olivia," Benny replies. "How are you today?" "I am good," says Olivia. "I am looking for my breakfast. Have you seen any mice?" "No, I have not," says Benny, "but I hope you find some soon." Olivia flies away. Benny smiles. He loves talking to his friends. It makes him feel happy and warm inside. Chapter 2. The Shocking Bulletin. Benny the Bunny is still reading the forest news bulletin. He is happy and relaxed. But then he sees something very scary. The headline says, "The forest is burning." Benny's eyes grow big. He feels very scared. "Oh no," he says. "The forest is burning." Benny's heart beats fast. He thinks, "I must tell everyone." He is so scared that he knocks over his carrot smoothie. The orange liquid spills everywhere. But Benny does not care. Benny jumps up from his chair. "I have to warn my friends," he says. He runs to the door. He feels very worried. Outside, Benny sees Olivia the owl again. She is sitting in a tree. "Olivia! Olivia!" Benny shouts. Olivia looks down at Benny. "What is wrong, Benny?" she asks. She can see that Benny is very scared. "The forest is burning," Benny says. "I read it in the news." Olivia's eyes grow big. "Oh no," she says. "That is very bad." Benny nods. "Yes, it is. We must tell everyone." Olivia flies down from the tree. She feels scared too. "Let's go, Benny," she says. "We need to warn our friends." Benny and Olivia start running through the forest. Benny feels very worried, but he is glad he has Olivia with him. Chapter 3. Spreading the News. Benny the Bunny and Olivia the Owl run through the forest. They are very scared. They need to tell their friends about the fire. Benny sees Danny the deer in the meadow. "Danny! Danny!" Benny shouts. Danny looks up. "What is wrong, Benny?" he asks. He sees that Benny and Olivia look very scared. "The forest is burning," Benny says. "I read it in the news." Danny's eyes grow big. "Oh no," he says. "That is very bad." "We need to tell everyone," Olivia says. "Come with us, Danny." Danny nods. "Yes, let's go," he says. Danny feels very worried. He joins Benny and Olivia. They run together to find more friends. They see Gabby the goat and Percy the parrot on the hill. "Gabby! Percy!" Benny shouts. Gabby and Percy look at Benny, Olivia, and Danny. "What is happening?" Gabby asks. She can see that they are all scared. "The forest is burning," Olivia says. "We read it in the news." Gabby and Percy are shocked. "Oh no," Percy says. "What should we do?" "We need to tell everyone," Danny says. "Come with us." Gabby and Percy nod. "Yes, let's go," they say. They feel very scared, but they are ready to help. Benny, Olivia, Danny, Gabby, and Percy run together. They need to tell all their friends about the fire. Benny thinks, "We are strong together. We can warn everyone." The group sees Chuck the duck at the pond. Chuck feels very worried. He joins Benny, Olivia, Danny, Gabby, and Percy. They all feel scared, but they are ready to help. Chapter 4. Felix the Fox. They reach the town and see Felix the Fox at a shady spot. "Felix! Felix!" Benny shouts. Felix looks up from his book. "What is wrong, Benny?" he asks. He sees that everyone looks very scared. "The forest is burning," Benny says. "We need to tell everyone," Olivia the owl says. "Come with us, Felix." Felix nods. "Yes, let's go," he says. Felix feels very worried. He joins the others. Felix then says, "I know a safe place. Follow me." Benny feels hopeful. "Let's go with Felix," he says. Chapter 5. The Hidden Den. Benny the bunny and his friends follow Felix the fox. They need to find a safe place from the fire. Felix leads them through the village, down the road, across the field, and up a hill. Benny feels tired. "We are almost there," Felix says. "Just a little more." Benny nods. "Okay, Felix," he says. "We trust you." Finally, they reach the top of the hill. There is a big, dark cave. Felix stops and points to the cave. "This is a safe place," he says. Come in. There is enough room for everybody." Benny looks at the cave. It is dark and a little scary, but he feels he must trust Felix. "Thank you, Felix," he says. Olivia the owl flies to the cave entrance. "It looks safe," she says. "Let's go in." One by one, Benny and his friends enter the cave. Benny steps into the cave. It is cool and dark. He feels safe. "We are safe here," he says. "Thank you, Felix." Felix smiles. "You are welcome, Benny," he says. "The sky won't fall on us here." Olivia says, "We should rest now. It has been a long day." Everyone agrees. They find a spot in the cave to rest. Felix watches them with a smile. He feels very satisfied. Benny and his friends do not know what is coming next. They are just happy to be together in the safe, dark cave. Chapter 6. The Disappearance. The next morning, the cave is very quiet. Benny the bunny and his friends are not there. The cave is empty. Where did they go? Felix the fox is outside the cave. He is sitting under a tree. Felix has a big round belly. He looks very happy. Felix smiles and says, "Silly animals, they believed me." In the village, the other animals are looking for Benny and his friends. They cannot find them. Everyone is worried. Nobody knows where they are. The animals are very sad and scared. Felix hears them from his spot under the tree. He laughs quietly. "They will never find them," he says to himself. The animals in the village keep looking. They call out, "Benny, Danny, Chuck, where are you?" But there is no answer. The forest is quiet. Benny and his friends are gone. Chapter 7. The Truth. The animals in the village are very sad. They miss Benny and his friends. They sit on a tree branch. They feel worried. "Where are they?" they ask. "What happened to them?" One of them walks to the tree. He looks up at Olivia. "I don't know," she says. "We must keep looking." One of the animals is still under the tree. Felix's friend, Sam the squirrel, comes by. "Hello, Felix," Sam says. "Why are you so happy?" Felix looks at Sam and grins. "I tricked Benny and his friends," he says. "They thought the forest was burning." Sam's eyes grow big. "Really? How did you do that?" he asks. Felix laughs softly. "I told them to hide in a cave. They all went inside. Now they are gone." Sam feels surprised. "But Felix, that is not nice," he says. "They were our friends." Felix shrugs. "They were silly to believe me," he says. "Now I am happy and full." The animals hear Felix talking. They feel angry and sad. One of the animals flies down to Felix. "You lied to us, Felix," she says. "You tricked Benny and our friends." Felix stands up. "Yes, I did," he says. "They believed everything I said." One of the animals stomps her foot. "That is very bad, Felix," she says. "You are not a good friend." The other animals come closer. They all feel upset. "Felix, you must tell us where they are," says Bruce the goose. Felix looks around. He feels a little scared now. "They are in the cave on the hill," he says quietly. The animals hurry to the cave. They call out, "Benny, Danny, Chuck, are you there?" Benny and his friends come out of the cave. They look tired and scared. "We are here," Benny says. "What happened?" The animals hug Benny. "Felix tricked you," she says. "But now you are safe." Benny and his friends feel happy to be out of the cave. They thank their friends for finding them. Benny looks at Felix. "Why did you do that, Felix?" he asks. Felix looks down. "I am sorry," he says. "I just wanted to trick you." The animals forgive Felix, but they remember to be careful. They learn that it is important to check the truth before believing anything. Benny the bunny and his friends are happy to be back in the forest. They feel safe and loved. The forest is their home, and they know they can trust each other. The end. The story is aligned with the A1 level of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, which is the beginner level. Here are 5 words, phrases from the story, along with their meanings, examples from the story, and examples from real life. 1. Headline, meaning the title of a news article. Example from the story. The headline says, "The forest is burning." Real-life example. The headline of today's newspaper reads, "New park opens in the city." Too scared, meaning feeling fear or worry. Example from the story. Benny feels very scared. "Oh no," he says. "The forest is burning." Real-life example. I was scared when I saw a big spider in my room. 3. Trust, meaning believing that someone is honest and will not harm you. Example from the story. "We trust you," Benny says to Felix. Real-life example. I trust my friend to keep my secrets. 4. Trick, meaning to deceive or mislead someone. Example from the story. I tricked Benny and his friends, Felix says. Real-life example. On April Fool's Day, my brother tricked me into believing he broke my favorite toy. 5. Forgive, meaning to stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for a mistake or wrongdoing. Example from the story. The animals forgive Felix, but they remember to be careful. Real-life example. I forgave my friend after she apologized for being late. Here are 3 things the reader can learn from the story. 1. Verify information before believing or sharing. 2. Trust but be cautious. 3. The importance of teamwork and friendship. This story and voiceover have been provided by English Made Easy. Learn through stories. Copying or re-uploading is strictly prohibited.